It's another free boxing. I'm back with a quick video. Now I want to talk about this, right? I've watched Black Five Fans TV. Black Five Fan TV's video about. He's talking about how long will the UK allow fighters to come here and get beat up and shit, which was quite weird. I mean, some things I do agree with. Shout out to Black Five Fan TV. There's no hate on him. I do respect his channel. He's one of those. He keeps it real, he keeps it real. Whether you agree with him or not, you can tell that he actually genuinely believes in what he says. I also respect the fact, he also once made a video, right? There's nothing wrong with being a fan. I think I'm paraphrasing what he said, right? There's nothing wrong with being a fan. He's an Errol Spence fan, that's why he respects Amir Khan fans and Manny Pacquiao fans, because no matter what, they're diehard fans. They like their fighter no matter what. And, he's trying to say, and I agree with him, fans, if they like a fighter, they can like the fighter, right? They don't have to say shit that are biased, but they can support the fighter no matter what. But this is something where I need to get, whether you think Deontay Wilder will beat Anthony Joshua or Anthony Joshua will beat Deontay Wilder. Because at the end of the day, they both have flaws. Anthony Joshua looks too stiff and Deontay Wilder looks the exact opposite. I think either one of them get clipped, either one of them go down. Deontay Wilder doesn't have that variety on his punches, but he's a lot more slicker, like a sudden speed. He's got it in him, and I think he has a longer reach as well. Anthony Joshua has a better boxing pedigree, in my opinion. But, the thing is, right, Tyson Fury beat Klitschko a lot more convincingly. You can say Klitschko came to fight in the Joshua fight more, but the thing is, Joshua is not as skilled as Tyson Fury in many ways. Tyson Fury has better reflex, better many things. He's more lighter on his feet. He's not as stiff. He's very relaxed, awkward. He doesn't have the power of an Anthony Joshua, but hey, listen, he danced around Klitschko. He beat Klitschko convincingly after 10 years, going as the underdog, right? And people are pretending like it never happened. I genuinely think if Tyson Fury comes back to the heavyweight division in the same shape as he did, right, in the same condition, same shape that he was when he beat Klitschko, he beat Anthony Joshua. He definitely beat Anthony Joshua. You got the American fans like Black Fan TV. Again, no disrespect to him. And also UK fans as well, talking about Joshua and Klitschko, and everyone forgot about Tyson Fury. Oh, he took cocaine. Many fighters take cocaine. Many people take cocaine. Get over it. I heard Kell Brook took cocaine. I actually personally know people that's been telling me for a long time that this guy's on dope. And looking at Kell Brook, I genuinely believe those guys. Stupid little past that Kell Brook has, trying to enter a lady's toilet, getting stabbed there. Why are you getting stabbed, man? I know anyone can get stabbed, but damn, why you, man? What's going on with you? Maybe, because look, if you're getting stabbed, chances are, and it's not always the case, that sometimes what happens is people that are more likely to become a victim of those shit. So, he did cocaine and whatnot, but the thing is, Tyson Fury is probably, in my opinion, I know Deontay Wilder, if he has something to do with it, and let's be honest, Tyson Fury did his thing, and in the UK, I feel like he could be the best heavyweight right now. I mean, if he comes back, that is. David Hayes unlucky. Deontay Wilder, and then there's another thing, Anthony Joshua is only 19-0. Some of these Americans and British fighters, and the British fans tend to forget that. 19-0. Remind me who Deontay Wilder was fighting 19-0. I guarantee you, when you look at Kell Brook's resume, you look at who has he fought out of all these fights, which I agree with. But shouldn't you look at the same way to Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua? Who the fuck is Wilder for when he was 19-0? Who the fuck is he for even now? He hasn't done shit. Deontay Wilder hasn't done shit in a way. Look, I'm a Deontay Wilder fan. I like he's a lot more slicker. I definitely think he hits harder. A lot more snapping punches. He's got that quick rebound. I think he's a lot more explosive. Deontay Wilder is. But let's be real, Anthony Joshua has come along a long way. Deontay Wilder doesn't seem to have the most amazing chin either. I mean, I think they're both, when the heavyweight division, they both don't seem to have the strongest chins. They both can be rocked. And Deontay Wilder has not really fought anyone of great note either. So we don't know against Klitschko, would he be able to get back up. We don't. They both have been down in the amateurs. So yeah, man. I think Anthony Joshua is a good fighter. He's still improving. Deontay Wilder's a good fighter, man. Let's not overlook anyone there, and definitely let's not overlook Tyson Fury. Whether he comes back and he loses, that's not the point. The point is, if he comes back to the shape that he did previously, he would beat Joshua, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I mean, Joshua, in the best Joshua might beat the best Fury. When I say the best Joshua, I mean a Joshua that hit his prime and everything. Joshua, I feel like, is yet to hit his prime. He's 19-0. But yeah, no one should be underestimated. And I also hope David Haye can make a comeback. I actually think David Haye, a lot of people have been talking shit about him, but man, that fight wasn't right, man. That Tony Bellew fight, there was something wrong about that fight. David Haye, I feel bad for him. He possibly is the most unluckiest fighter in heavyweight boxing currently. I personally think, that toe injury that he had, people are saying, oh, why are you complaining about a toe injury? Trust me, if you're on your toes, because if you're flat-footed all the time, then no, that's fucked up. But if you're on your toes and your toe hurts and your toe's injured, then yes, being on your toes with an injured toe can hurt you. And obviously, no one's literally on their toes. They're kind of on their balls of their feet, but still some weight is placed on the toes. I would like to know how you'd box if your toe was hurting. Without legs, you can't really box. I would rather have, I'm not a professional boxer or anything, but I've done my sparring, I've done my boxing here and there. I've been around upcoming professional boxers, had a couple fights, and then they quit. I've been around amateur boxers. And what I can gather is I would rather have one hand and two legs than two hands and one leg. In amateur, in boxing, you can't box. Even though boxing is about fist, you need your legs. And if your toe hurts and you're kind of on your toes, it will affect you. He had a major injury. Saw that injury, that tendon teared up, looked disgusting. David Haye, if he could come back to what he was before, because he says he'd be David Haye 2.0, which he really wasn't. And if he does come back like that, it'd be really impressive, man. But yeah, man, I think, and you know what? One thing, Black Fight Fan TV said Kell Brook will get destroyed by Errol Spence. Maybe, but I'm not so. I mean, look, I'll make a prediction on that video. I need to make one, and I know I've been saying this for a month or two, but to be honest, I've been thinking about it. It's a really hard fight to predict. Both sides are underestimating each other. I need to think about it. But yeah, Kell Brook's not no joke. Even though I hate you're not gonna sit there and tell me that I'm a Kell Brook fan. Not gonna sit there and tell me I'm a Kell Brook fan, okay? Kell Brook is the guy that I despise the most in when it comes to boxing. He's a great fighter. I just can't stand the bullshit that he's been pulling through. But at the same time, Errol Spence improving. Kell Brook is a lot sharper, a lot faster, and he's harder than any of Errol Spence's opponents. Let me know what you think. I'm SR93 Boxing. I'm out. SR93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video.